Switch gears now and turn to a new documentary about Princess Diana, where we hear from her older sister and the questions she still has about the night Diana died 20 years ago. Adrienne Banger here with that story. Good morning, Adrienne.
Good morning to you too, George. It's not often we hear from Diana's sister, but she and others in the family are commemorating her death, speaking candidly about their grief from 20 years ago.
These 2 hours, the presenters on every news channel were saying injured but expected to make a full recovery, and I had no idea why, but it made me so angry.
At 60, Princess Diana's sister, Lady Sara, breaks down, finally sharing the truth she's held on to for decades. Her emotions are raw, her words revealing, and it's left everyone wondering, what really happened and why is she speaking out now? The Royal Path Lady, Sara almost took. The story of Lady Sara McCorkdale, the eldest of the Spencer sisters, is a tale of unexpected twists within the royal family. Born Elizabeth Sarah Lavinia Spencer, Lady Sara grew up with the privileges of British aristocracy. As the eldest daughter of John Spencer, the 8th Earl Spencer, and Frances Shan Kidd, Sara was raised in a world of wealth, tradition, and of course proximity to the British monarchy. But who could have guessed that this privilege would lead her to be viewed as a potential future queen? In the early 1970s, Lady Sara spent her youth at Althorpe, the grand Spencer estate with sprawling grounds and 90 rooms filled with centuries of family history. With its ornate halls and 550 acres of private land, Althorpe was the perfect setting for the Spencers' privileged life. Sara's father, the Earl, was a traditionalist who instilled in his children the importance of duty. But beyond his expectations, Sara's life would soon brush up against the path of royalty in a way no one foresaw. In the summer of 1977, Lady Sara and Prince Charles first crossed paths at Windsor's Royal Ascot house party. Charles, then 28, was Britain's most eligible bachelor, under pressure to find a suitable wife. The royal family expected him to marry someone with noble blood, dignity, and an understanding of royal life, and Lady Sara fit the bill. Confident and bold, Sara was a striking figure, unafraid to speak her mind, a trait that initially intrigued the prince. Their budding connection quickly caught public attention, with the press already imagining Sara as the future queen. But could Lady Sara have truly envisioned herself on the throne? The romance between Sara and Charles blossomed quickly, but even then it wasn't without controversy. Although Charles was infatuated with Sara, their relationship wasn't serious to her. According to royal biographer Tina Brown in the Diana Chronicles, Sara was excited about the attention but wasn't genuinely invested in becoming Charles's bride. The prince would invite her to Windsor and Balmoral, where they spent time together amidst royal circles. However, as rumors spread that Sara might be in line to be queen, her carefree attitude and candid comments began to cause friction. During a ski trip to Klosters, Switzerland, Sara made the mistake that would change everything. While socializing with 2 journalists, Nigel Nelson and James Whittaker, she let her guard down and confided in them. Sara's comments were more than just small talk. They were outright admissions of her struggles with anorexia, stories of her rebellious teenage years, and even her thoughts on her relationship with Charles. She joked that she wouldn't marry Charles if he were the dustman or the King of England, a comment that scandalized the press and horrified the royals.